In this video, find out what was the outcome of a major review into vitamin safety by a panel of experts, where was the bias found within the existing industry, and links to 4 scientific articles for more information. An independent panel of university faculty, medical researchers, and physicians experienced in nutritional therapeutics says that vitamin supplements are exceptionally safe for the public. A report by the expert Vitamin Safety Review Panel rebuts a U.S. National Institutes of Health report that attempted to cast doubt on food supplement safety. Over half of all Americans take vitamins every day, said Andrew Saul, assistant editor of the Journal of Orthomolecular Medicine. One cannot help but ask, where are the bodies? The NIH panel ignored pharmaceutical drug dangers, while concentrating on unfounded concerns over your daily multivitamins. This indicates bias. According to statistics compiled annually by the American Association of Poison Control Centers, multivitamins kill no one. Gross overdose of iron, not a vitamin, has been associated with perhaps 2 deaths per year. On the other hand, in 2003, there were 59 deaths from aspirin alone. That is a death rate nearly 30 times higher than that attributed to iron supplements. There were still more deaths from aspirin in combination with other pharmaceutical products. In 2003, 2 people died from caffeine. 3 people died from dishwashing detergent. There was also a death from cream, lotion, makeup, a death from granular laundry detergent, and 1 death from table salt. On the other hand, says the Vitamin Safety Review Panel, there is not 1 death per year from any vitamin in the alphabet. Not from A, B's, C, D or E. Michael Jansen, MD, said, in decades of people taking a wide variety of dietary supplements, few adverse effects have been noted, and 0 deaths as a result of the dietary supplements. There is far more risk to public health from people stopping their vitamin supplements than from people taking them. Another Vitamin Safety Review panelist is Abram Hoffer, MD, who also has a PhD in nutritional biochemistry. Dr. Hoffer said, vitamin supplements are extraordinarily safe and effective. This is based on 50 years of clinical experience without seeing any life-threatening side effects and no deaths. It is pharmaceutical drugs that are dangerous. Perhaps the U.S. Food and Drug Administration is getting tired of all the bad news about drugs, so instead they're going after nutritional supplements. Vitamin-bashing articles are typically based on studies with faulty design whose conclusions were preordained. One example is the meta-analysis. A meta-analysis is not new research, but rather a review of existing research. It is not a clinical study, but rather a statistical look at a collection of studies. If you analyze enough failed studies, you will get a negative meta-analysis. If you exclude enough successful studies, you preordain the conclusion. Low-dose vitamin studies are the ones that get negative results. Most vitamin research is low-dose. You cannot test the effectiveness of high doses by giving low doses. Anytime nutritional research employs inadequately low doses of vitamins, doses that hundreds of orthomolecular physicians have already reported as too small to work, vitamin therapy will be touted as ineffective. You can set up any study to fail. One way to ensure failure is to make a meaningless test. A meaningless test is assured if you make the choice to use insufficient quantities of the substance to be investigated. If you shoot beans at a charging rhinoceros, you are not likely to influence the outcome. If you give every homeless person you met on the street 25 cents, you could easily prove that money will not help poverty. One reason commonly offered to justify conducting low-dose studies is that high doses of vitamins are somehow dangerous. They are not. There are those who may not believe this next statement, but it is not a matter of belief. It is a matter of fact. There is not even 1 death per year from vitamin supplements. However, there are at least 106,000 deaths from pharmaceutical drugs each year in the USA, even when taken as prescribed. This may be a low estimate. Carolyn Dean, naturopathic doctor and MD, said, 784,000 people are dying annually, prematurely, due to modern medicine. These are statistics from peer-reviewed journals and government databases. Abram Hoffer, MD, PhD, who conducted the first double-blind placebo-controlled studies in psychiatry, has called for double-blind placebo-controlled testing of alleged vitamin side effects. He said, let the opponents of vitamin therapy cite the double-blind placebo-controlled studies upon which they have based their toxicity allegations. They can't, because there aren't any. It is ironic that critics of vitamins preferentially cite low-dose studies in an attempt to show lack of vitamin effectiveness, yet they cannot cite any double-blind, placebo-controlled studies of high doses that show vitamin dangers. This is because vitamins are effective at high doses, and vitamins are safe at high doses. Health professionals and other interested persons are invited to personally search the literature for evidence of deaths caused by vitamin supplements. You will not find even one death per year. Physician reports confirm this. A panel of researchers and physicians experienced in high-dose vitamin therapy unequivocally states, "Vitamins are very safe for the public." Woody R. McGinnis, MD, writes, "In my practice, high doses of vitamins and minerals have retrieved hundreds of otherwise desperate patients from severe behavioral disorders without a single severe complication." Adds Michael Friedman, ND. "I have never seen any toxicity with any vitamin prescriptions in my practice." Michael Jansen, MD, said, "In decades of people taking a wide variety of dietary supplements, few adverse effects have been noted, and 0 deaths as a result of the dietary supplements." Thomas Levy, JD, MD, said assaults on the theoretical toxicity of vitamins are ridiculous. It is the conclusion of the Independent Vitamin Safety Review Panel that high-dose vitamin supplementation is strikingly safe and highly effective.
Subscribe and like below and check out our next video.